Hello and welcome to What Map, the map review show for City Skylines. There are tens of thousands of maps in the workshop now, and so finding the right one for your next build is a huge task. So each day, Monday to Saturday, we'll review one, using our 5-star rating for aesthetics, detail and gameplay potential, awarding only the very best the coveted seal of approval. So join me, fellow Skylines explorers, as we venture to today's new land. Who am I? I'm BonBonB, and you are very, very welcome.
Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to Wednesday's What Map. Now if you're new here, let me explain how this works. It's really quite simple. I go onto the workshop, pick a map, I then review it. You tell me whether you agree or disagree in the comments down below. Then you click like and subscribe because you're good people, and I get very excited and I make you some more videos and everybody's happy. Right, on with today's map. It's Temple City by GovernerX. Now this one is going to split opinion. Some of you are going to like it. Some of you are going to hate it. Bear with me, roll with this one. Don't give up too soon on it because I'm saving the interesting stuff for a little bit deeper in. What do you need? Now if you've got a low spec PC, you can definitely run this one. Coast map theme. That's all you need. And it gives it an interesting colour, which you can see straight off. But first of all, let's look at these mountains. I'm not going to hang on these. They're not very realistic. So we'll just have a quick glance at them and that. And the highway isn't the sharpest out of the town. Out of the city centre, this is not the brightest highway, to be honest with you. Drifts apart a little bit. And then we got something horrific about to happen. And this is as bad as it gets. So please, like I say, bear with me for this. This raised highway up the side of the mountain is awful. I'm very disappointed with you, GovernerX. It's actually within the 25 tiles in the centre of the map as well. There's no excuse for it. It is plain awful, and we've now ignored it. It's gone. It's in the past. You can relax. It's gone away now. What have we got here? We've got a bridge. Now, the bridge is not bad. It doesn't need to be raised even as much as that. Or if it is going to be raised that much, a slightly smoother slope up there would be better. And then we've got the walled city entrance, heading up towards our first intersection. Now this is not a bad intersection. I think it's a good choice actually. The highway continues on. You can just like scoot over and then you get into the main town. We'll have a look at that in a second. One of my main concerns was maybe the distances between the levels was a little bit too tight, but I've looked at each of them and they're all okay. There's not even any glitching with street lamps. So much to my surprise, I was pretty sure I was going to moan about this, and actually it's not bad. However, this is bad. Look at the steepness and the angle of that. That is awful, dreadful, awful. And it's not the only location on this intersection down here as well. See, yeah, same again. Awful, dreadful, awful. Don't like it. Now it enters the main town area here, but it's not the. I mean, you can connect the roads up yourself. But look at this. If you're taking the right turn here, it's an acute angle, and that's pretty poor. Pretty poor. See, this is letting the map down. But like I say, I'm saving the best till last. Out of the walled city, there. Now we're out into the free land. As we hit another one of these bridges, we've got canals crisscrossing here. So whether you want to use this as like Venice, Aztec Venice, maybe. Oh dear, under the rail, not good. Slight kink in the highway there. Being a bit nitpicky here. Another one there. But yes, not necessarily the best roads that we've seen, but like I say, I'm saving the best till last. What comes after the roads? Anybody remember? Oh, it's those train track things. Oh, the railways. That's it. Yeah. Now we're a little bit lumpy bumpy with this. We could do with some cuttings, like a cutting here, or even bypassing it completely by just like following the flat land. Here again, cutting out through there would be better. Possibly a tunnel under here, maybe. And we're going to go sideways here because I want to keep something out of sight until later. It's probably for me the highlight of the map. Right, we managed to get past that little highlight. We'll come back to that, I promise you. I promise you it's worth waiting for. And here we go. Rail over road. Oh my god, and they're very steep on the downside there. Very poor. And you're wondering, why am I raving about this map? No, please, bear with me on this one. Humpback Rail Bridge. Doesn't need to be that high. There's no shipping underneath it. What is all that about? And worse still, we got another one down here. Humpback Rail Bridge. No reason. It's not even centred. Ugh, horrible. Horrible, horrible, horrible. Cutting there, but no, we've gone bumpity-bump. And now we'll cut around and head off towards the fog. Now, if you're new again, the other thing that we do is midway through the show, straight after the rail, we've got another kink there, we go and have an asset review. So let's go and have an asset review right now. The Odeon Cinema Complex by renewcom. Now, there are a few extra props, etc. you can add to this, billboards and stuff like that, to bring it to life. But fanatical about film, Odeon is a big cinema chain. I don't know, well, I'm sure it must be Odeon's in the United States as well, but definitely in the UK. And this is based on an actual Odeon Cinema. Oh, I fancy going to the pictures now. I do. And it's a very nice asset, very nicely done. Even I'm looking at the fire exits at the back, and they make a lot of sense to me. The whole asset is just spot on. Very happy with that. renewcom, you've done a great job with your Odeon Cinema Complex, which is today's asset of the day. Boom, boom, lovely. Shipping. As we go back to Temple City, we've got two shipping routes. You've got this one that comes into the docks here, and then out of the docks there, and straight off into the wherever. And then we've got another route that comes in this way, and then it comes into the docks, but comes straight back out of the docks and heads off to the horizon that away. Now onto the rivers. Interestingly, we've got some sort of weir going on there in the fog, and then this is sort of like a long lake type river. Now, what I'm liking here is the potential for a dam. Yeah. Oh yeah. Whether or not this could actually contain the water, I'm not sure. We're going to get overflow into this bit here, but that's fine. That's not coming down to the city. And then we've got over here, we've got another weir. This isn't the same one, it's a different one. Two of them up there. Very strange. But interesting. And the water is very interesting. Here, this is probably where you're going to want to put the dam. Right across there. It would work a treat. I think the water would be contained back there. What do you reckon? Just about? You might have to build a couple of bits up, but definitely convertible to a big old lake. And then the river comes down here and stops dead. Now I'd normally complain about this, but look where the water starts up here. Now I moan about water starting at the top of mountains, but clearly this is some kind of like Aztec magic, where they're pumping the water up from the bottom using cogs and wheels and stone stuff, and it's brilliant. And we'll head down the cascading waterfalls there. Look at that, it's beautiful, isn't it? Come on. Told you I'm saving the best till last, didn't I? Come on. And then this feeds out under the bridges, through these raised walled areas, and out into the docks. And out to sea. And all that he could see was the sea. It's like the big build planes there, isn't it? Come on. Love it. And then, if you go down the other route from here, down the cascading tiles on that side, it's beautiful. Absolutely stunning. This is a long canal with little side chutes. And once again, is this going to be a farm area, or is this going to be like a Aztec Venice? Your choice. And then we hit the river, and this goes out to sea. Very, very lovely work. What's next? Oh yeah, let's say the docks are all set to go. Oh yeah, here, another entrance to the city from the docks. where the old ships used to come in. It's lovely. Now, are you going to build on this, or are you going to keep this and build around this? Big choices. So many ways of playing this, because you've got lots of build plane over here for the city. Or do you actually build on the old, I'm calling it Aztec, it could be Mayan, it could be anything like that. Are you going to build on the prehistoric, I don't know. I think that'd be fun to do though. Really would be lots of fun to do that one. And there's, like I say, the walled entrance. And now we've got to start building up. Yeah, we've got more tiered stuff here. Very nice. But we're looking for the highlight of the map. For me, this is the highlight. Where is it? Where's the damn thing gone? I'll find it in a second. Where is it? Ah, here we are. Here we are. Look at this monument. And this is done simply with the terraform tool, and it's been done splendidly. I buy that completely. I really do. And it's great architecture. And GovernerX, you really get a pat on the back from me for that. Not sure how you're going to use that. You probably just build around that. But it is a lovely bit of work. And then in the islands, we've got this water-filled volcano. It's horrible, but it still works. And, you're not going to be building on it. It's just background, isn't it? So, there you go. Temple City. Aesthetically, I'm in two minds. The mountains are horrible, the colours are garish, but those ruins, 3 stars. 3 stars, slap down the middle. Detailing, the horrible bits are horrible, but once again, those walled cities, it's slap down the middle again for me, 3 stars. Gameplay potential, you can play this multiple ways. Bit limited on build space, but I'm giving it 4 stars because I think I could have 2 or 3 different shots at this and come up with different cities each time. Temple City by GovernerX. And that concludes today's show. So don't forget to comment down below whether you agree with my call on that one. Very difficult. I can see arguments for giving this less stars, fewer stars even, or I can see arguments for giving it more. So let me know down below, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Thanks for watching.